Hey, Earl Doobie here. Just gonna. This is gonna be one long take, and I'm just gonna vent, and I'm going to apologize while you watch me play Metroid Prime Remastered. So, first, I want to address the rebranding of my YouTube username. If you know what my name is, Earl Doobie, because it's plastered everywhere, obviously. I've been doxxed multiple times, but whatever. I didn't even know my address was on Google, but whatever. Earl, if you look up the definition for it, it's stands for a noble below a viscount, above a viscount, but below a marquise. And so I chose the word knight because a knight could be one who has a noble status. And then the word doobie. So if you look this up, the House of Doobie is actually a bit of it's French. It's Dubé is French, but whatever. It means of uncertain origin. So I chose from afar. So there you go. Earl could be noble, a noble knight, and from afar of uncertain origin. Also, Dubé could be referenced to a pigeon, a bird. And boy, do I really want to fly off this heapy mountain of shit I find myself on. So, first I just want to say that I'm never going to forgive myself for everything that I've obviously done. To a degree, I've had suicidal thoughts, but I'm not going to act on them. I'm not. I wish to be stronger than that. Another thing, now that I know the truth of how my victim from the movie theater really feels, and now that I know the truth of how old she really was when the whole incident went down, because, guys, I don't know how many times I have to say it, I did not know she was 17. I thought this whole time she was 18 when the whole groping incident went down. And I'm never gonna forgive myself for that. I'm never, no. I traumatized her. It was a gross misconduct, a disgusting act, and I'm never gonna forgive myself for that. I never am. I'll live with that shame for the rest of my life. I will. There's no moving on from it. There isn't. I should have never grabbed her shoulder. And what happened next when she turned around, my hand slipped, touched her chest. You know what? There's no excuse for it. I know I wasn't fired, but you know, I never wanted her to relive that trauma. I didn't even know I did traumatize her. To a degree, I was told by my friend from the movie theater that he thought she doesn't think about it anymore. Apparently she does. And you know that's my own sin. That's clearly my own sin to bear. That's my thing that I'll never forgive myself for. That I'll never move on from. I really never want to show my face on the internet ever again because of how disgusted I am with myself. No, it's really not a healthy mindset, and I know that I'm gonna live with that shame for the rest of my life. There's clearly no forgiveness. There isn't. There isn't. I can go to confession a million times and not get rid of that guilt. But maybe I'll go to confession tomorrow and see if I can expel myself of this horrid feelings I have. I have felt so sick these past few days. I've been taking my medication somewhat infrequently, somewhat frantically. I'm not trying to overdose myself on my medication, but to a degree I've been so irresponsible on the internet. I have. About the anime Discord server, there are some people on there you should know about. The first person you should know about is Hazar, hashtag 1636. He was the original owner of the server, the original one who created the NSFW channel there, the one who transferred the ownership to me, and he was also the one who propagated the spread of anime NSFW content on the server, or hentai for that matter. Now, I am also guilty of showing hentai on that server. I was. This is no excuse. I have no excuse. But I feel as if I was peer pressured into showing that hentai to maintain my moderator status on the server before I became the owner. And when I became the owner of the server, I tried my best to put a stop to the spread of anime and NSFW content on the server. I got rid of the NSFW channel on the server, and I tried to stop the spread of gore on the server, because there was a lot of gore on the server, a lot of graphic stuff. And I said, here, we can post this ecchi anime shit, but we can't post this and stuff. But I don't have an excuse. I don't. And clearly I'm a bad judge of character, because the people on that server, they didn't seem to or act like sexual predators. They just, to me, they acted like horny teenagers. And I'd like to think I'm a good judge of character, that I can tell the difference between a pedophile and a horny teenager. I don't know, clearly I can't. So, I'm gonna provide a list of names on the screen right now, so you can see everyone who is suspect of, flirting with people who were below the age of 18 on the server. There was only ever one girl on the server who was flirted with, but she never, at least from what I observed, never acted like she hated the flirting. She acted like she enjoyed the attention. I don't know. I can't speak for her. I can't. But this list of names I have, what I'm showing on screen right now, these were the primary people on the server who spread the graphical gore. I was guilty of spreading anime ecchi shit and the Thanos picture, sure. But these people were guilty of, well, frankly, much worse than that, spreading it on the server. And I paid no attention to it. I didn't. It's my fault. I should have shut the server down a long time ago. Clearly, the kids in that server weren't mature enough to post appropriate content, or maybe they were sexual predators. I have no idea. In my stupid judgment, they were just dumb kids. They weren't pedophiles. They were just dumb kids. Dumb kids posting weird stuff on Discord server. Not pedophiles. At least that's how I observe their behavior. But I must be a bad judge of character. I must be, because I don't know. There's this thing, like, I truly, really, and truly don't understand. I don't understand how people from the Smokey community, people from the Kiwi Tapes community, people from the Music Biz Mari community, I don't understand how you guys do it. I really don't. Like, you say the word pedophile like the way the far left says the word Nazi. And you just... I don't get all that negative energy. I really don't get all that negative energy. I want to try to spread some more positive energy, but with all the negative energy I seem to be surrounded with lately, I'm not gonna have much positive energy anytime soon. I really am not. I'm not. So I can come forward with this list of names from the anime Discord server, but that's all I can do. I do not want to be involved with hunting down these predators, if they are predators. It's like I said, to me, they just seem like horny teenagers. They just seem like horny teenagers to me. That's all they seem like. They didn't seem like predators. So, but clearly, I'm a bad judge of character. I don't know. So, if you want to hunt them down, go ahead and hunt them down. Here are all their Discord tags. And they are not letting me back on the Laugh Tale server. They are all furious at me they are all furious and livid at the fact that I deleted the anime Discord server. They don't even want to associate with me because I deleted the anime Discord server. So clearly I can't track these people. I don't want to track these people. I just want out. Hey, look, I'm some autistic retard on the internet. I just want out. Okay? Like, leave me sorry. Leave me out of this fight. Leave me out of this fight. I can remember. This was a while ago. This was like over a year ago. Someone named Apocryphal Knight gave me a commission to do to make a video intro or video something for some sort of pedophile shit. And I tried making the video, and I couldn't do it because I couldn't bring myself to create content around something so negative, so disgusting, so vile. Maybe that's it. Maybe the reason why I never saw the predication right in front of me in the anime Discord server was because I refused to see it for what it really was. To me, I just saw it as, oh, it's a bunch of horny teenagers flirting with each other. No, it was actual predation, sexual predation. And I didn't want to see it for what it truly was, because I thought, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm a fool. I'm a fool who should not be hanging out with these kinds of people. And to a degree, I shouldn't. No, I really shouldn't. You know, I just realized it's always gonna be one more thing. It's always been one. Sorry, jeez, my sinuses. I've noticed it's always like one more thing. It's always one more thing with this smoky kiwi internet drama. It started off with, hey, don't masturbate to hentai. That's disgusting. It started off with that. Next it went to, oh my gosh, the incident at the movie theater. Hey, that's abhorrent. Which it is. And I'm never going to forgive myself for that. Then it moved on to the anime Discord server with showing hentai to teenagers. Which, give or take, like... And once again, this is no defense for me, but if anything, those horny teenagers, or predators or whatever they were, they acted like they enjoyed me showing them anime titty, or they acted like they enjoyed me showing them hentai. Doesn't make what I did right, of course, but and then the fourth thing. Now we're on to the fact that I am protecting predators on the internet, which I'm not. Okay, I'll give you all their names right now. Okay, I will, and I am. But I don't want to hunt them down. I don't want to fight them. I don't want to be in this fight. I am not strong enough to be in this fight. The biggest reason why I'm not strong enough to be in this fight is because clearly I viewed their behavior as not predation, but just acting like dumb kids. Yeah, that's right. I viewed their behavior as acting like dumb kids and not predation. Anytime I took a peek at that anime Discord server, all I saw was kids being dumb kids. I didn't see the actions or the behavior for what they might have truly been. And that's my own fault. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, my sinuses are draining. And I got allergies right now. And stress and anxiety too, but whatever. There's also I heard that my victim in the movie theater might be getting a restraining order against me. So be it. That's fine. I'll never say her name ever again. And I've privated a lot of my content because I never want to show my face on the internet ever again. I don't. I really don't. I feel a lot of shame. I feel disgust, abhorred with myself, that to a degree, I am not even sure if I want to make content. Now that I know the truth about how old she really was when I sexually offended her, whether it was an accident, a mistake, or anything, I now know the truth that she was 17, not 18 when it happened. And I also now know the truth of how she really feels, and I'm never forgiving myself for that. I never am. That groping, that God. I can go to a confession at church tomorrow, and the next day after that, and the next day after that. I can go confession a million times, and I don't think I'll ever forgive myself. And it's not healthy to live with that guilt. But now I have to live with it. There's another thing. The restraining order that she might or could file. If she files it, I can never say her name again on the internet, which might work in my favor because then I'll be able to move on from I'll be able to move on from talking about her, because I shouldn't be talking about her with how she feels about what I did to her. So maybe if she files that restraining order, I can have more solace and just never say or speak about her again on the internet. And maybe that will help my image, because maybe as the years go by, people will forget about it. I don't know. It seems like the hate I'm getting will be eternal. And I probably deserve every bit of that eternal hate. I don't know. I don't. It's really hard to talk about. There's one more thing. Joshua L. Roberts, I should say. I have your docs. I have it right now on the screen. Here's your docs, Joshua Roberts. And I just want to warn you, Joshua. I am never going on the podcast with Smokey and Kiwi ever again. I'm not. I refuse to. I've already suffered enough shame and enough disgust. And Joshua, you cannot and will not threaten me, because you heard me right, folks. This Joshua guy threatened to release all the doxes of my disabled Army veteran uncle. He said he'll release the docs of my 90-year-old grandmother. He said he'll release the docs of my dad if I don't go on the podcast next Saturday. Which, if he does that, I will fully release this docs I have on the screen right now. I am blacking it out right now, but I will fully release this docs if he chooses to go forward with the docs of my family. I don't take well to threats. I really don't. That I feel so sick. I do. I feel sick. I feel so ever-loving sick of all this vapid internet drama. It's been 5 months, guys. It's been 5 months of this stupid, petulant internet drama, and it's always something different. It's always something different. You just keep on wanting to drag me back in and drag me back in and drag me back into that drama. Hold on. I don't want to be part of the fight, okay? I just want to make music videos. If you want to dox all these people on the internet, if you want to dox me, if you find enjoyment, I'm starting to think the people in this community just find pleasure in doxing people. Doesn't matter if they did anything right or wrong, they find pleasure in doxing people. And I don't understand that joy or that rush people get. Like how can you find joy out of doxing someone, whether they did right or wrong? Is that how you become your? Is that how you like get your little kink? You like doxing people? You know, I get my kinks from watching hentai. You get your kinks from doxing people and hurting them with harassment and stuff. You tell me who's the real bad guy. I get my kinks from watching hentai. You get your kinks from doxing people and harassing them and bullying them to death. You tell me who's the real bad guy there. I don't know. I just can't understand how any of you live with all this negative energy surrounding you. You see the worst in absolutely everything, and then you act on it and say such disgusting things. Like, you ever wonder what kind of human beings these people are? Like, I get death threats in my email and disgusting messages from people acting like they're my father or they're my deceased grand. There's someone acting as my deceased grandfather right now on Twitter. I don't get that. I don't. I know I've lied. This is the last thing I want to address. I know I've lied a lot to everyone about what's been going on. You know, there's the lie I said about the movie theater. There's the lie about... I've lied so much to everyone in the smoking community and the Kiwi community that no one really has a reason to trust me. But to a degree, I really don't want you to trust me because I really don't want to be associated with you. Here's the thing. The less I trust someone, the more I will lie to them. And that's because I don't trust Smokey. I don't trust anyone in Smokey's community. I don't trust Kiwi. I don't trust anyone in Kiwi's community. So, yeah, I will proverbially lie to you. Constantly, I will lie to you. Because, ultimately, no, I don't trust any of you at all. You're just people who want to hurt me. You want to send me emails. You want to torture my mother. You want to torture me. And the more you take pleasure in torturing me, the more I will lie to you. Because I'm literally trying to protect myself by lying to you. As crazy as that sounds, that's what I'm trying to do. I am trying to protect myself by telling lies so that you will stay away from me and not hurt me anymore. Because I don't know what you're going to do next. I don't. And to a degree, I am traumatized from all this cyberbullying that's been going on for 5 months now. 5 months of cyberbullying. And I've had nightmares. I've had nightmares of people invading my house and me having to fight them off. I've had suicidal thoughts. I'm not going to act on those suicidal thoughts, but I have had suicidal thoughts. I've had sleepless nights. And it's all way too much. I only get joy when I'm at work, stocking shelves and cutting meat and serving customers. That's the only time I find joy. That's the only time I find peace. I don't find peace when I come home because I gotta deal with all this internet shit. I'm starting to enjoy the real world more than I enjoy YouTube. I am. To a degree, maybe it should stay that way. So maybe I should upload less and enjoy the real world more. It would be healthy for me for a change. But here I am, coming forward with the movie theater incident, the anime Discord server, Joshua Roberts, why I lie. You know, I remember talking to my behavioral therapist. I told him I lie either because I'm afraid or because I'm ashamed. I don't lie to further my own devious desires. I don't lie to further my own goals. I will either lie to you because I'm afraid of you, or I will lie to you because I'm ashamed of myself and what I've done. Oh, Jesus, my nose. Hold on. Oh, my gosh. So yeah, I don't take pleasure in lying. I don't take pleasure in groping people. And I don't take pleasure in preying on kids. All I am is a retard on the internet. And to a degree, I really should spend less time on the internet because I really don't know how to use it. It's like Kyle Regler said, I spread my shit everywhere. And yeah, that's stupid of me. I really should take more responsibility because this is the internet. And you could get involved with some pretty dangerous people if you don't know who or what their intentions are. But I'll tell you right now, I really do not understand how anyone, especially in this Smokey or Kiwi Tapes community, I don't understand how you guys get up in the morning and then go to your computer and dive headfirst into all this negative energy. Because it's negative energy, that's what it is. You surround yourself with negative energy. You absorb it, you fire back the most disgusting of insults, and you just swim in that. You just swim in that. And I don't understand how you do that. It sounds like a miserable life. To see and surround yourself with the worst possible people, make content on pedophilia, the worst possible thing and find justice in that. There is no justice in pedophilia. There is no joy in pedophilia either. It's disgusting. And yet, all I see when I talk with Smokey or look at the Smokey community is I see people find joy in I'm just gonna say it. I see people find joy in harassment. In my eyes, pedophiles shouldn't even get harassment. They shouldn't even be worth your time. It's the most abhorrent of acts in this world, and all I see in the Smokey community are people surrounding themselves with it, meditating on that negative energy and releasing more insults on it. I understand that pedophiles shouldn't get sympathy, because no, pedophiles should not get sympathy. They should not, because they're predators. But why do you take the time to surround yourself in that vapid, disgusting environment, constantly talking about sexual predation, constantly talking about pedophiles? Or if you think you're, I'm sorry. You think sorry. You think you'll find validation, like you think you're some sort of vigilante. You are surrounding yourself with the most negative and the most abhorrent of acts, and then you find joy in it. All I can feel from this experience about talking about pedophiles, all I can feel is disgust. All I can feel is an absolute sick taste in my mouth. Meanwhile, I look at Joe Schmo over here, and he's like having the time of his life insulting pedophiles and predators. Me, I can't even bear to look the same way. I want to run away. I want to run away from it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to spend my time or my energy finding joy in being a vigilante on the internet. No. I don't laugh about it. I don't cry about it. I run away from it. I will say this one last time. I am not a sexual predator or a pedophile. I have made mistakes. Clearly. I am just a man. I have made mistakes. But to call me a pedophile is just blatantly wrong. You want to know what I am? I am an idiot. I am an anime degenerate. I am a man of culture, whatever. I'm just some sad 30-year-old man, okay? I am not a pedophile. And I still feel sick to my stomach. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just talk. You see, do you hear me right now? Just talking about all this. Just talking about all this stupid shit puts me in sick pain. It makes me so sick. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. It makes me sick talking about this sick shit. It's not who I am. It is not who I am. I'm never gonna forgive myself for what happened to the movie theater. I'm never gonna forgive myself for what I did to her. And if she gets a restraining order, then so be it. It won't change anything. I'm not gonna go after her. I have -1 interest in her or her sister. I've released the names of the people in the anime Discord server. Here they are. There you go. Leave me alone. I've been having suicidal thoughts. I won't act on them, but I've been having suicidal thoughts. Joshua Roberts, if you dox anyone in my family, I will release your public dox. I will release it. So don't dox anyone in my family, Joshua. Don't dox my grandmother. Don't dox my disabled Army veteran uncle either. I'm warning you. And for the love of Christ, I mean seriously. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I'm going to edit this video, take a quetiapine, take an olanzapine, and the rest of my medication. I'm going to go to bed, and I don't ever want to hear from this ever again. I am trying to come forward. I am trying to right my wrongs. I am trying to be an honorable knight for all the stupid mistakes I have done. So that's it then. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.